Hello, how are you? This is Dr. Arthaman Jana, Senior Assistant Professor, PG Department of Business Management, Fakirmad University, Basavir, Baleswar, Odisha. Once again, I am welcoming to all of you to this 7th number learning video. And today we will discuss very interesting part, managerial skills, or we can say it's the skill of a manager. Then we will discuss the role of a manager. So without delay we will start our discussion. So these are the skills: technical skill, human skill, conceptual skills, decision making skill, analytical skills, and the administrative skills. So these are must for a manager for effective management in any organization. So first one is that is the technical skills. So technical skills, it is related towards the things. So what is this a manager needs? A manager needs the technical skills which involves the use of equipments and techniques and the procedures for doing the specific activities. A manager will need, or the manager is having with the expertise and the proficiency, whatever the tools, techniques which are being used in any organization, must have the basic idea to perform the specific activities. Maybe that is the finance, or it may be related to marketing, or whether it is related to the production. Come to the second one, skill. It's the human skills. The human skills is related to the people. And the human skill, a manager must maintain the good relation with the subordinate or the employees in order to get the things done through the others. So it's the ability of a manager or a capacity of a manager to work effectively with other people as an individual point of view as well as a member of the team. Manager must maintain the good relation with the subordinates to work the various activities or the various functions or managerial functions of the organization. Then next one is that is the conceptual skills. Conceptual skills is very vital, and here the manager will integrate and coordinate the various activities, and the conceptual skills, it is related with the ideas. A manager must get the idea to solve the problem. So definitely the business environment will influence the objectives of the organization. So in this situation, the problem, solutions, everything, so a manager must need. So definitely a manager must have the conceptual skills. Next one is that is the decision making skills. A manager will take the various types of decision in order to get the things. So it's what is this? It is an art. So decision making skills. So it is an art of making decisions in order to get the or avail the opportunity for the business. So a manager must have the decision making skill to take the timely decision to get the opportunity for the benefits. So these will be helpful to achieve the objectives of the organization. Then the analytical skills, analysis and interpretation. So here a manager must have for the analytical skills. What is this? A manager should analyze the problems properly, and according to the problem, the manager must or should solve the problem in due time in order to avoid the unavoidable situation. Okay, the last but not the least, the skills of a manager, it's the abilities used for coordination of various activities and seeking the effective utilization of allocated resources, both the human and non-human resources, and getting the things done through the others. So these are very vital, and these are very vital and important that a manager must have the following skills. So these are technical skill, human skill, conceptual skills, decision making skills, analytical skills, and administrative skills. Okay, dear friends, let's go. We will discuss the role of a manager. Okay friends, now we will discuss the Mintzberg role of a manager. According to the Mintzberg, the role of a manager, it's divided into three parts. First one is interpersonal role, second one is that is the informational role, and third one is that is the decision making role. So we will discuss one by one. So first column, it's the types of role and the description of role of a manager in a what will be the in the situation interpersonal role, and what will be in the case of informational, and the last one is that is the types of activities that a manager will discharge. First one is interpersonal role. Under interpersonal role, it's divided in three parts. First one is that is the fingerhead role, leadership role, and the liaison role. In the case of fingerhead role, a manager will discharge the number of routine works. Routine works or the daily works. So these are the types of activities. So manager will welcome, manager will greet the visitors or who are visiting the organization, and similarly the manager will sign the legal documents. So these are coming under the fingerhead role. Second one is that is the leadership role. The manager will be here treated as the leader. The leader will motivate to whom? To the subordinates. Will encourage to whom? The subordinates. And the staffing. The manager will also discharge the functions of staffing. And here the manager will discharge the various activities of the subordinates, which we have already discussed. Okay, the staffing and other in other areas where the subordinates, so they are facing the problem, the manager will come forward to solve the problems of the subordinates. Next one is that is the liaison. So in the liaison role, the manager will keep the good relation with the outsider, the stakeholder of the business. So manager must or should keep the good relation with the outsider. Okay, outsider, the creditor, supplier, customers, government, like. So they are the outsiders. So here the manager will handle the mail, will receive the mail, will also give the mail, and the communication, other letters or communications which are normally coming to the business, the manager will take care. Come to the second one, it's the informational role. It's also very vital. So first one is the monitor role. In the monitor role, the manager finds and receives the information pertaining to the organization, the relevant information or which are suitable or which are relevant to the organization. Then the manager will find and receive the information in order to take the good or a suitable decision. Then here the manager will analyze what the information or the data and prepare the analyze the report or the information, as well as or will receive the information which are pertaining to the organization. Come to the second one is that is the disseminator. Disseminator, here the manager communicates the information throughout the organization, and it's the responsibility, primary responsibility of a manager, the information which are relevant to the organization, the manager supposed to communicate the information throughout the organization. Then the manager will handle the manager will hold or conduct the board meeting, annual general body meeting, extraordinary general meeting, creditors meetings, like this. Board of directors meetings will hold the meeting and passing the information. Whatever the information which have already been collected, the same information will be placed or will be placed in the board meeting. Then come to the in disseminator here, the manager will provide the information and holding the formal and informal meeting. Here the manager will provide the information and holding the formal and informal meeting. Formal meeting, it's the official. Informal meeting, it's unofficial. it's a unofficial. Come to the manager will be, or the manager will act as the spokesperson, and manager will communicate the information to the outsider. So who are the outsider? Customers, public, creditors, suppliers, the government. So they are the outsider. So manager is supposed to communicate the information to the outsider, and for this the manager will conduct, or manager will hold the board meetings. Board meetings, so there are the different types of meetings, just like a annual general body meeting, extraordinary meeting, board of directors meetings, like this. And here whatever the relevant information will be placed in there and will be passed. Come to the third one category, the decision making role, and here the manager will act as an entrepreneur. And the manager will set up the environment. Manager will set up the environment for, or to avail the opportunities, yes, opportunities, as well as the manager will try to bring the changes of the business, and the manager makes strategy to avail the opportunity, and manager will develop also the program, time bound program. Next one, it's the disturbance or the conflict handler. So manager will be acting as the disturbance or the conflict handler. Manager will solve the problems and takes the corrective actions. So it's the saying is, what is this? आगे भी खतरा, पीछे भी खतरा, बाएं भी खतरा, दाएं भी खतरा. So manager, the manager should solve the problems in the right time and will take the corrective action. Manager will handle, manager will review the emerging business scenario. Business environment always influence the objectives or the goals of the organization. So again, manager will act as the resource allocator. Resource. So it may be the human resource, non-human resource, or it may be the financial resources, or it may be the non-financial resources, and it's the responsibility of the manager to utilize the resources properly for the greater interest of the organization. Here manager does what? Manager allocates the resources properly in a productive way in order to get the maximum output or maximum benefits. Last but not the least, so manager will act as the negotiator. So manager will represent for the organization, and manager will participate in negotiation on behalf of the organization. Suppose so a manager will participate, or manager will represent on behalf of the organization. So these are all about the means work role of a manager. Let's really discuss what are the qualities of a manager. Okay, dear friends, so let's move to the last part of this video lecture. It's the qualities of a manager. Due to the request of my student friends, I have prepared this one. I am hopeful that you will like this video lecture. So these are the qualities. A manager must have the important 13 qualities. If these qualities are found with a manager, definitely the organization will get the maximum benefit out of the qualities of a manager. So first one is education. So education, a manager must have the good educational background. Second one, it's a intelligence. Intelligence also very vital. A manager will perform and takes more responsibilities as compared to the subordinates. If this quality or this quality is with a manager, definitely the manager will be a role model to his or her subordinates. Next one is a leadership. Manager will direct and motivates the employees at regularly, so that the employees will be motivated. And a training. A manager must acquire the managerial skills, knowledge through the training, and regular interval. A manager must take or must participate or attend the training program in order to get the skills and knowledge. Next one is technical knowledge, which we have already discussed the technical skills. A manager should have the technical knowledge with regard to not only the production related knowledge, but also the other activities. A manager must have the mental maturity. What is this? The manager must have the mental maturity for dealing with the different environment. In the case of just like external business environment or internal business environment, mental maturity, then self-confidence. A manager should have the self-confidence personality. Not only, so it's also vital to everybody. Dear friends, I am also appealing you, advising you, you should have what, or you just develop the self-confidence personality. Next one, it's a positive attitude, always. Not only from the manager's point of view, but also from the individual point of view, we should have what, the positive attitude. Okay. Next one is that is the foresight or the vision. The manager takes the decision not only for the present but also for the future. Okay. So that's why this quality of a manager is very vital and important. Next one, it's that is the transparency. It's also a manager should be transparent with the rules and the regulations. So there should be the fair treatment of rules and the regulations, and also maintain the equity. Not okay. It's a very important. The equity must be maintained there, and the rules and the regulations will be common or will be treated as same for to all. Next one is that is the good communication. So a manager must be or should be the very good communicator in due time. The information will be provided by whom? By the manager. Then the empathy and trust, it's also very important. A manager should be cooperative and have the trust on employees. Yes, if this will be there, definitely the subordinates, the employees will be motivated more and more. Last but not the least, it's the employee development, DVD development. So manager should recognize the work of the subordinates. Accordingly, the work must be rewarded. So these are all about today's video lectures. So if you like this video lecture, kindly you like it, kindly you share it, kindly you forward it, and the PDF of this video lecture is also available in the description link. So thanks a million to all of you.